Okay, y'all, sorry it cut off and I'm not finished. Oh, it's taking me a while to get ready today because I've been out of town and I'm moving at a very slow pace, and I'm trying to give a tutorial as I do this. Okay, so we're doing contour, and what I was showing you is when you put kind of a darker color at your hairline, for one thing, it helps you to, it brings the light to the center of your face. You see how that's got darker back there? And also, it's good to have it right at the hairline. And so again, we're going to use the butt end, the short end, and go back and forth here, almost like a smiley face. From this place where it drops, from side to side. And you're definitely dragging across the chin when you do it. And what that does is it gives a natural shadow where there isn't one. And where you have this drop down, you do it again. Add a little more. And you just color it. Now, you don't want this to look like color. You want it to look like a shadow. So you've really got to blend this in. Same thing here. Where this drops, we're going to just drag that up and give ourselves a line. Do you see the line? So you got to go under your ear, almost to the back of your neck. I saw this from Kim Kardashian's makeup artist. And just blend that down real good. Don't come above that area. You're making a shadow. Okay. Right there is the line. See the line? But then, oops, hairs. You're going to go and blend that back down. Because you don't want to see the line. You just want to kind of sense the line. And then go again over the bulbous chin. Okay, so that's the shadowing effect. This is as good as I'm going to get for my shadowing effect. Because you can't overdo it or you'll look like, oh my gosh, what happened to her? Okay, so now we're going to use the blush. And this is a very strong brush. I'm going to use the tip end because it's more diffused. See that the butt end of it's more dense. And as the angle goes up, it's more diffused. Now, some people would put it there and just make it, if you were highlighting that little diffused place right around your eye would look good, but I don't do it that way. This got a little sparkle in it, and I don't use a lot of highlight around here because of my crow's feet. So I am going to start from the top, come down. Do you see how the color just changed to more of a pink? And I'm staying above the brown. On this top, here's the brown, here's the pink. And I'm going to come down from here and round it out. So I'm coming down and smile and round it out. Both directions. 2 little circles. And look how that just gave a little pink look to right where you naturally blush, which is right in front of your face right here. That's where you naturally blush, right there. But you don't come here where you've got all this white space that you've made. You only come to here, not here. So again, I'm just going to barely touch because it's a very pigmented color. See? And I'm very lightly touching it because it's buildable. Smile and round it out both ways. And then back up in there. And when you go back up in there, what that's doing is blending into the brown, so it's not pink brown. You want it to blend in. So I am going to kind of blend it into the brown a little. Don't come any further. And then you put brown back here. Now you're going to come a little in front of it with this pink. Just a little bit. Not much. A little bit forward of it. And then on the bulbous part of your chin again. And some people, including me, like to put it on the bridge of their nose because it just almost gives a little summer glow look. Again, right here. And that's the look. That's what we're going to do with it. I really do love this compact. It's beautiful for one thing. This is Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Blush Glow. It is expensive. It's every penny worth it. It's a beautiful piece to have in your collection. Especially if you're out for the evening. I wouldn't even take bronzer and blush out for the evening, but just having that in my purse would be so pretty. Me and my girlfriends, when we go to the bathroom, my husband sit at the table. You pull that out in the bathroom. It's so pretty. I want to drink this. This is so pretty. I don't want to drink it. Don't worry. Okay. Liners. Where's my liner? I need to put on some liner. We've already done all the blending, so this is my Tarteist. One end is a felt tip liner for the upper lash line and a crayon liner for the waterline. So we're just going to do a simple cat flick right in. So you can see that. I'm trying to stay on the upper part because otherwise when you look down like that, you'll see that this skin that's dropped falls into that. Hairs out of the way, and this, I almost turned this flat like that, Go behind the lashes, start halfway in, and come back to where you were. Little dashes is what you do. Go halfway before that and come back to where you just were. Go halfway before that and come back to where that is. And go all the way to the end of the lashes. And if you want, you can stop there at the lashes, or you can go all the way into the tear duct and come back. And that's what I did. Now you can use the very tip end to draw with. So I'm going to do a little bit of a curl tip. And I'm going to come in a little straighter now. Watch what happens. Now why would I do that? Because since I'm older, this skin right there drops. So when I look up, the hood is what they call that. The skin drops down on the the line that you just drew, and it makes it look weird. It disappears. So what I did was if you'll look, I went straight across. That's straight. Like that. But look, when I look at you, what it appears to do. That's because this drops. It appears to curl. You see? That's because the skin dropped. But that's fine, because we did fine with it. Now here's the other thing. We're going to bring the bottom of this down. I actually moved when I did that, so I did a boo-boo, but that's okay. That's okay. Also, did you notice that this imprinted right there? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that dry rather than try to fix it. Am I going to try to fix it? No, I'm not going to try to fix it. I'm going to take a even darker brown and give me a little bit of a darker outer corner. So that's just going to end up disappearing anyway. But you can see now, I did not mean for that to get so dark, but now that it is what it is, I'm going to... Do I want to correct that, or do I want to just go with it? Because what it did was it almost bled down to the lower lash line, which, you know, that's a look too. You can use it either way. So just got to make sure you do it on both sides. That's the only thing. This is bleeding up real bad today. I wonder if it's because no, it couldn't. It couldn't be the skin cream because I didn't go up. Okay, so again, I'm going to use this tip in, kind of take a look at where it was on the other side. Not quite as far out, because you can always work with it. And there. Okay. It's a lot higher, actually. So I'm going to actually have to use this tip end, can you see, to make it curl. There we go, and we're going to come down. Straight across, and then we're coming down. And now, do you see that space between the lashes? That's why you turn this almost horizontal and get right on the lash line and go back and fill that in. So there's no, I'm going to have to use the tip again. Because I'm right-handed, I get a lot of drag across this side. And it's very hard to keep a smooth line. So you can see it's not very smooth at all. So I'm going to have to clean that up. And again, little dashes, get in front of where you just were and go back to it. In front of that one. And go back to that. And all the way in. And come back into that. Yeah, I am going to clean that one up. Sorry. Actually, that's not that bad. There, perfect. As far as evening them up, I'm just using the very tip end to paint with. Because there, when I dragged it across, it kind of dotted. It went yink, 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 and so that's what I'm filling in. And believe it or not, because of the way my eyes are, that's almost perfectly even. There. My eye must have been watery or something because this kind of almost went away on the other eye. Okay, so that is my liner. And then at the other end of this Tartist, that's called Tartist, if you're wondering. It's a Tarte product. I got this at, where did I get this at? Ulta. It has a boo-boo on the end. I think it must have got mushed. It did. It got mushed. Let's close that over so it doesn't fall out. The little end came off. Okay, so this is a crayon product. And just like my, I won't say just like, I still do feel like the IT Cosmetics No Tug Gel Waterproof Eyeliner, Anti-Aging, whatever all it says. It's way too long a name. But I think in the title they're trying to tell you all the attributes, and that's no tug. You don't have to say gel, because that's what gel does. It makes it not be a tug. Waterproof's good. Anti-aging is really long to stick in a title. So that is the IT. This is the Tarteist, and it is comparable. I don't think it's quite as long-lasting as waterproof. It must have gel because it's just as no tug. You can see I'm not even using my other hand to hold the flap of skin down. I'm holding the mirror. And what I mean like that is normally you do like that with this hand. I'm not even having to do that. I'm done. So this, what I like about this is great touch-up. You know, sometimes you do need a touch-up of liner. Like if something gets messed up and you have to fix it, or if this wears off and you want to, you know, touch it up, add it back. The fact that this has the pencil crayon on one side and the liquid liner pen on the other side is very convenient for the handbag. So that's why I do like having these for that. I need a spoolie brush to go through my brows because I added a little powder in with a crayon liner, and just want to make sure I diffuse that out a little bit and kind of lift these up, which means you brush backward. See how that does that? Instead of brushing up this way, you're brushing that way. You brush against the way. And straight up here, and then when you get over here, go ahead and go straight down. What that does is it drags a little bit of that crayon color to diffuse that ending a little bit. And again, back the opposite direction. And it gets rid of a lot of the excess. For one thing, it's on the brush now. And it just gets rid of any lines that you had in there. So now all I need to do is a eyelash curler and some mascara, and I'm done. See, I enjoy putting makeup on, so this has been a joy for me. I didn't put on any earrings today. Why don't I just go ahead and put some earrings on? If you wonder why I'm trying to kill some time, I do want the liner to dry. And because if you don't and you put an eyelash curl on,